What's up, guys? Adam with Whisker Fisherman TV, and today I'm going to show you how to make my favorite fire tinder. Okay, now to do this, you don't really need a lot. You need a paper towel. You need some matches. Usually I use much smaller matches, but I wanted to make sure you guys could see what I was doing. You're going to need some wax, and you're going to need some way to heat it up. This is not how I normally do this. Usually I use my hurricane lantern. You can heat wax up on your stove top, or you can just wait for your classic Yankee candle or something to kind of burn down. But you just need the wax melted. That's really all that matters. I've already got this going a little bit. Generally, while I'm waiting on my wax to melt, I go ahead and I cut my paper towel up into some much thinner strips. Now with this, there's a little bit of a trick to it. You want to make sure that you've got, I'd say, at least a good 1/8 of an inch on your match head, so that when you're rolling them, you don't go up over top the actual head of the match, which you can see is something that I did do here. What that's going to do, guys, it's not going to mess with your burn time or anything, but it's going to make it a lot harder if you do strike it on the box. Usually I found strike anywheres are a much better option for this, but again, today I wanted to use larger matches, and these are the larger matches that I had. Once you've got those cut down, guys, I'd say do a half a dozen, but it's entirely up to you how much you want to make. And you're just going to wrap this around your match, guys. Then from there, again, pretty simple. Just going to drop it in the wax and let that soak up into the paper towel. Doesn't usually take too long. And when you're done, again, depending on how many you make, you're going to end up with something that looks about like this. Obviously, depending on what kind of wax you're using, it's going to really depend on what color it comes out, but that does not matter. You're going to find you get a pretty decent burn time out of this, guys. That's the 1 minute mark, guys. It's not quite halfway done, but I did want to show you how large that flame gets and how quickly it gets that large. We're running on, getting close to a 5-minute burn time. Again, they're a self-contained little tinder. I really do like them. They put off a good flame. And again, if you had enough of these together, say a dozen of these burning at one time, that would almost be an instant fire. In the case where you really had to get something going right this second, you just took a dump in the water, fell in the water. Yeah. That's gonna be the end of the video, guys. I wanted to keep this one pretty short and sweet. I just wanted to show you guys how to do this. It's super easy, and it is a really effective tinder that you can make at home in a matter of minutes for pennies. Thanks again for watching. Click subscribe, comment, like. I love hearing from you guys. Let me know what you think. Alright, guys, so this one's been running about 30 seconds. I just thought while we had this snow, it'd be remiss of me not to come out here and at least do a little bit of a test with it. I showed you what they could do on my kitchen table, but now we're going to see what they do if I just stick it right in the snow. We're coming up on the 5-minute mark. I'm not going to stand out here long because I don't want my camera to get messed up. But you can see that it's just burnt all the snow up right around it. And it's burned just like it would on the inside. So that's a pretty good fire starter. Pretty good tinder, even in pretty harsh conditions. That has burnt through about 2 inches of snow in, like I said, a little under 5 minutes, I believe.